Gonna rain. Might even snow. It's cold out today. Isn't that pretty? After we left Green River State Park in Green River, Utah, we headed up State Road 313 and found this great camp called Horse Thief Campground. This is a BLM campground that does not accept reservations. It's first come, first serve for $20 a night. The view is spectacular and the sites were nice and flat and very roomy. Hello from Dead Horse Point State Park in Utah. Because this is a state park, dogs are welcome to walk the trails. They were pretty excited to be out of the camper and enjoying the day with us. The visitor center sits about 5 miles off the main road. It's a nice drive through a rolling countryside, and they just repaved the road while we were there. This is the view from the visitor center. They do have a really nice visitor center, so you should stop and take a look. From the visitor center, you can take a short hike back to the Dead Horse Point viewing area, or if you'd prefer not to hike, just go ahead and take a short drive back to the parking lot. They have provided lots of picnic tables and restroom facilities. There's also a large shelter just in case bad weather happens. And speaking of bad weather, me and another guy just got a little bit of a zing right before a lightning strike. I had my hands on rock and he had his hands on metal, and we both went, oh, at the same time. We both had a little shock, and then a lightning strike hit. So I'm gonna go back to the truck. Ryan isn't scared yet. And I think that right over here, we think that's snow because it's an upper elevation. But the lower bit is it's wet. You can see that it's definitely rain. Boy, I'll tell you what, we've had some fascinating weather on this trip. And I would much rather be in the desert when it's like this than when it's 100 degrees. I don't mind this at all. I got some hot hands in my pockets. Found a hat I can wear to keep my head warm. And it's in the lower to mid 40s, but it's windy, so I don't know what the wind chill is, but it is cold, I'll tell you that. And look on this side, the sun is shining. Yeah, this is sleet, guys. Sleet. Here comes Ryan. How about that? And just like that, it stopped raining. Yeah, the weather systems here have been insane this whole time we've been here. This place is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see. $20 entry fee for the car. Get you 3 days into the park. Not a lot here, but 20 bucks? Pfft, I'd pay 40 for this view. It's gorgeous up here, guys. Just gorgeous. You can see the storm behind us. That's what went through. We hid out in the truck for a minute while the sleet passed. And now here we are. Bright blue sky. Look at this. We've seen it all, haven't we? Not a lot left. I saw some snowflakes. I didn't see like any accumulation. Stunning. This is great. We're just gonna hang out here for a little bit. I packed a lunch today. And I've got something laid out for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna make some really yummy pork chops for dinner. I'll show you how I do that later too. I'm gonna go take in some more of this view, guys. This is one of those parks where you could come at any time during the day and the scenery would look so different just depending on the light. It was an absolutely magnificent view. You really must try to see this park at some point. See that little road down there? Yeah, keep an eye on that. Say hi. We're kind of speechless right now.
Yeah, just taking it in.
Telling you, it's majestic. I don't know what other words to use to describe how beautiful this is up here. And it's really quiet. There's not a lot of people up here.
Probably because it's 40 degrees.
The sun's coming out, so it feels pretty good now, but yeah, I've got butt cold up here.
Rain and sleet and
snow
and thunder and lightning.
You name it, we had all of it. But that's pretty neat. So we were at Arches yesterday. Lovely day at Arches. It was really nice. And tomorrow we're going to check out Canyonlands.
Oh, it's right there. It's right over there. There's Canyonlands over there.
Literally over there. So it's not far from here, but we have, you know, this mass expanse of canyon that we have to get through. And then, yeah, so that'll probably take us all day to do that. And then when we get home tomorrow night, we'll have to pack everything up and get ready to move. Early Friday morning, we'll have to get up so we can go find a place to set up before everybody gets off work and beats feet out there. So, what? People coming?
Yeah, a bunch of people coming.
Right. It's a bunch of people coming, so I guess we'll talk to you guys later. We'll get some more good shots for you. We're gonna sit here and enjoy the sunshine for a few minutes.
Okay.
Backtracking out. Seriously, cannot make this up. There was a big crack of lightning, and then all of a sudden there was hail. Oh, here it comes. Scheisse. Oh, scheisse. Tate don't care. He's sound asleep.
Utah, they said.
Come to Utah.
Nice and warm.
Come to the desert. Sunshine and 100-degree heat. Look, I'm glad it's not hot, but I'm getting kind of tired of cold rain. Look at the road is flooded already, Ryan. How are we going to get out of here? I hope that river doesn't flood. Look at where we're at, though. Wow. Okay. Let's get out of here. You guys eating? Are you eating? What's the matter? Are you cold? Daddy put you in his jacket. If you're looking for BLM campground, Lion Park Road right outside of Moab might be what you're looking for. There were several campgrounds along the river, and they're very small, so you may not be able to get a big rig in there, but our 22-foot camper would have fit in the majority of the campgrounds. After that hailstorm, there were some lovely waterfalls to look at on the way back to camp. Okay guys, tonight I am making pork chops with a balsamic fig reduction sauce. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and start cooking my asparagus. And now I'm going to go ahead and throw in my pork chops with that. It can cook alongside that. Then they'll finish up about the same time and I can take everything out of my pan. Okay guys, my asparagus and my pork is just about done, so I'm going to go ahead and remove everything from the pan. Okay, now I've just removed everything. I've left the oil in there. If you need a little more oil, you can add another drizzle in there. Thrown in some green onions, and I've also got that fresh rosemary chopped up. Just going to throw that in there just for a quick second, just until the onion starts to turn translucent. Okay, so now I've got in here about a tablespoon or so of fig jam and some chicken stock concentrate, a little bit of water, and balsamic vinegar is going in here now. The fig jam is going to thicken things up a little bit, give it a little bit of sweetness. The chicken stock's going to give it a little bit of richness. And then when it's all nice and thick, we're going to throw in that knob of butter, and it's going to just make it really rich and delicious. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this cook down, and then I will show you how we're going to finish this dish off. Okay, so the sauce is reduced by at least half, and you can see that it's a nice thick consistency. And what I'm going to do now is go ahead and throw in a knob of butter. Go ahead and turn the heat off. Once it's reduced to the point that you want it reduced, you cannot reduce it any further once you throw the butter in. Nice cold knob of butter, and then that will just melt into the sauce, make it nice and rich. Okay, so there's what it looks like when it's all done. Balsamic fig reduction with pork chops and fresh asparagus. Bon appetit! In our next video, you're going to find out where that little road at the bottom of the canyon went. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for a reminder. Thanks again for watching us.